Morning everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Would you believe I had the wood stove going? It's now 56, but it was, I didn't check honestly in the middle of the night. I was sleeping, but it was supposed to be in the 30s last night. We had a freeze warning. There was no ice or frost on the ground this morning though, so it probably didn't get that bad. But it was 40 when I first checked the temperature this morning. So, had to fire up the wood stove again, which I didn't expect to be doing this season. Got a fire going in the tiny house and we're warming it up at 66 degrees. But even 50 something is a little bit cool for indoor temperatures. So, got the wood stove going to take the chill off and drop the humidity a little bit. 53% is getting a little high. And you know, with wood you just don't want it to get too much higher. So that'll dry it out. Actually, I'll be adding humidity, adding moisture in the air soon enough once it starts to dry out in here. But yeah, wood stove going. Almost July. Moving on into July and the wood stove is going in the tiny house on wheels. How weird is that? Morning, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I've got Chris working on the truck for me today. Hey there, and I've got Joy assisting. Chris, how you doing? You made it through the night all right? Happy little dog? Yeah? And I'm hauling some stuff out of the back. I got these styrofoam cubes. Oh, they're not cubes. They're 12 by 12 by 24 roughly. And these guys are going to be used. I got these for free. My truck isn't running. A friend helped me get 40 of these the other day, and I threw them in the bed of the truck. Right now I'm carrying them over and stacking them neatly on pallets. And these guys are going to be used to insulate my refrigerator and my cold food storage. This is going to be the ultimate insulators, and eventually I'll be building a frame for that and inserting these in the framework and have really good insulation for the refrigerator and other cold food storage. So that's what I'm doing right now. And unfortunately my camera is almost drained, so I'm going to set up the solar panels, the SunJack solar panel, and charge my camera outdoors in the cloudless, clear blue sky. So how we doing over here, Chris?
Pretty good so far.
What do we got going on?
We're on 6 of 8.
Spark plugs and wires, right?
Yep.
Putting in new spark plug wires and cap and rotor. And eventually we got to get the fuel filter. Do we have an air filter? We have an air filter somewhere, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, air filter, fuel filter, cap and rotor, plugs and wires.
That's not it.
No, that's fuel filter. Somehow I got 2 fuel filters. I don't know why. Anyway.
This one looks better.
Yeah, well, whatever. So we're, Chris is working on the truck for me today, and I'm running around. I'll show you what I'm doing. Joy is helping Chris, aren't you? Huh? Well, she's taking a time out. I'm working on the back. Let me pause the camera. Out here in the workshop tent, I have to be very, very, very careful where I walk and what I touch, because this is where the raccoon was laying, and you can see the gray everywhere. That's diatomaceous earth. There were ticks on everything in this entire area. It was disgusting. It was like a horror movie. And then fleas jumped on me as well. And the body was literally right there. And it was sort of like tucked in under this long board. So that's why I didn't notice it at first until the ticks were on me. I hope I got them all. But I really have to watch myself in here as I move around in the coming days. And make sure no more ticks are wandering through here looking for my blood. Because I really don't want to share it with them. It's disgusting. So I don't know how that thing got in here, but it's horrible. Their quality of life can't be very good if they're so covered in ticks. It could be what killed it. It could actually be what killed it. It could be Lyme's disease got it. Because there was no external wounds, no visible damage. But anyway, so I'm trying to get all the ticks out of here. Over here I've been stacking the wood. It's not much. Oh, it's over there anyway. Can't see it from here. I've been cleaning up all the wood that I had split previously. And took all the new foam blocks, 40 foam blocks. They're 12 by 12 by 24, I think either 18 or 24 foam blocks, which I'm going to use to build a insulated food storage with. So I'm going to dig down in the ground a couple feet, about 3 to 5 feet, and then up above I'll have a raised platform made of these with 2x4 framing and the foam insulation in between. That is some really good insulation, and make myself a cold food storage. So that's why I got them. I threw a bunch of logs on top to cure and to hold them in place because the wind out here is pretty bad sometimes. So spring cleaning, straightening things up, cleaning up, and running around the yard. So I don't know how much video will be, but every time I say that I get a lot of video. Joey got a new chew bone. You like it, don't you? Huh? She's been gnawing on the bone. Well, you'll get used to cameras. It's part of life around here at the off-grid homestead. You get used to it. I got her a squeaky toy. And the bone, she loves the bone. She's been gnawing on that the whole time. Oh, there she goes. Check out the squeaky toy. Try to make her feel at home. She's still mourning. You can tell she's sad losing her her owner. We're trying to make her happy today, Chris and I. Take you out back. Got my new VIAIR air filter. We got our first task. We're working on the old truck. That's got some power, doesn't it?
Yeah. I want to yank it up.
We're using it as an air compressor. Check this out. Blowing the dirt out of the distributor. This is an old truck.
The other side.
That's some serious power. Let me see that. Run it intermittent. That's got some serious. Sorry about that. Run it intermittent like this. It's got some serious power. Let me get this other side. There's some dirt over here. Awkward with my hand in this angle and holding the camera. Ah, come on. The hose is fighting me. There we go. That's caked on dirt. Look at this. Look at that. That's a crazy amount of air pressure. I realize this is a tire inflator, but this is a crazy amount of air pressure. Want to get that spot over there? If you run it intermittent, that thing's got some serious pressure, doesn't it? It actually makes the car bog. It makes the car bog. I did not expect that result. What do you think, Chris?
Works pretty good.
For
Better than carrying a...
For a tire inflator, I think this is going to be a nice tool, huh?
Yeah, it's better than a compressor, that's for sure.
I did not expect that would have the pressure to blow all that stuff off. Well, that's caked on.
Yeah, it is. It's all wet.
Oh. It rained yesterday. That's actually intermittently got enough pressure to blow stuff off, to blow off dirt. It did the job. We cleaned out the distributor cap. It was covered with filth. I should have showed it before and after. Well, that's the VIAIR. This is the 400 PA automatic portable compressor that I just got recently. And it's the first time I've had it out of the box working on the truck. It is a serious air compressor. And it must have some air capacity in here because spray the hose and it kicks on. So it's got a little bit of pressure in here. At least a little, because it seriously has some pressure when you press that hose.
Could be in the hose.
Yeah. So that's really nice. And we had it plugged in directly to the battery, and you have to have the vehicle running because it's like 30 or 40 amps, that machine. So My first impression so far, I like it. What do you think?
It's good.
Well, next step is going to be inflating tires later on. Do you need any air? Alright, we'll get that later. I got a box here from my friend Brian. And I'm using the Condor bush lower knife that I got in the mail recently. Now watch that baby cat. Baby cat comes because there's a box. This is a heavy box. Brian never gave me a hint this time what might be in it. It's probably him texting me right now. Baby's pushing on my screen, so I gotta see, make sure I'm still on the screen. Yeah, I know, you holler at me. Don't push on the computer, on the camera. Arr, is this packing material or is this coupons? Alright, let's see what we got. Boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, push this over a minute. Ah, baby cat. Oh boy, I'm a jungle gym for kittens. Look at them all coming. Now I've got multiple cats in the camera. What we got here? Ah! Friskies, 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 friskies. Good for training kittens. Is that what you're thinking there? Baby cat, do you mind? Hey, you know what that is, don't you? This must be all for the cat. What do we got here? Oh, that's for me. Beef jerky. Excuse me. Ah, beef jerky. That's definitely good stuff for me. What do we got here? Huh? What? Is that the rock salt? Looks like rock salt. We'll come back to that. Baby cat, do you mind? Ow! Little bugger. They got claws. You see the kitten that's just attacked me? Little thing over here? They have claws. Well, this is turning into a cat house. Alright, what do we got here? There's another one coming up on me. Starting your day right, Joyce Meyer. Devotions for each morning of the year. Interesting. It's a new day and God's mercy is new every morning. Guess I'll start reading that in the morning. Do you mind? Well, what are you going to do, bite my hand off? Well, I'll give you the box in a minute. America by rail, the West Coast. Huh. Journey across America. Cool. After a hard day of work, I can look at that. Excuse me. Yeah, just a minute. You can have the box. There. There you have the box. Then I can look at the rest of this in peace. What's this? The Zoomer. A folding game. Ah, put cat foot in. It's Frisky's Zoomer game. Art calendar. Ah. Okay. There's an art calendar for 2015. There's obviously Christmas time. I can't get the camera angle right. Oh! Another cat just jumped at me. What's this? Ooh. Oh, nice. John Burroughs' Book of Songs of Nature. 223 selections from the great poets of the world, collected by America's beloved naturalist. Look at that. Let's see. Oh, I love that. Look at the rough binding on that. I don't know if that shows up very well. That's an oldie. What do we got here? Songs of Nature. I gotta see the date. Printed in New York. Boy, that came a long way to come back to me. 1938. Oh, thank you. You know I love the antique books. 600 receipts? 1867. Huh? Receipts? I'll have to check that out. Oh, small arms, 1914 to present. The world's greatest weapons. Boy, that's going to be some fun reading later. Well, get this stuff off the floor, especially the valuable stuff with the kittens here. Well, thank you, Brian. I have a little letter here, so if there's anything important in that I should share, I'll get back to that and give baby the box so she'll stop trying to tear my arm off. I think I know what this is by the weight and feel of it. I think I am wrong. Okay, I have a package of rocks. There's some rocks. I'm curious. Did you just decide that a box didn't weigh enough on its own, so you wanted to send some rocks? That's a pretty one. I used to actually be into rocks, by the way. I used to collect rocks and fossils and minerals and stuff. Alright, I'm definitely going to have to read the note, because I have no idea. That's a slippery feeling rock. I'm going to have to check out what these are about. Alright, well, thank you, Brian. I'm definitely curious about the rocks. Got some cool stuff, and the cats are going to love you. Thank you very much. Say hi, Brian. It's impossible to hold these little things still. Look at this. It's just a moving mass. Okay, well. Hello. Okay, forget it. It's impossible.